Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In this video we're talking about Nintendo Switch, Steam Deck, Zelda, Microsoft, and more. Let's get started. Alright, we'll kick things off here talking about Nintendo Switch emulation on Android with Skyline, and this is a pretty quick update. So the paid testing early access version of Skyline Edge got a brand new update up to version 72. And the mainline version here also got a brand new update up to version 2498. Both of these versions are bug fixes, so if you had issues with 2494 or Edge 71, you might want to pick up Edge 72 or 2498. On top of that, someone's got Saints Row 3 up and running between 10 to 15 frames per second on a Snapdragon 865. Moving on, and we're still on Android here, talking about emulator front-end console launcher. Console Launcher is not an emulator in itself. It's basically designed to organize your ROMs and emulators and make everything look great and launch everything from one place. So Console Launcher just got a brand new update, and now it's a lot easier to scan and add your ROMs all with the click of a button, or 2 or 3. So whether you prefer chaos and dump all of your ROMs in one folder, or organize them a little bit in separate folders, scanning all of these folders now should be a heck of a lot easier. Next up, we're talking about Zelda, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom isn't set to release for a few weeks. However, review copies have already been distributed, and a lot of people are expecting the game to leak possibly in the next few days. I'm kind of curious about this one. I'm assuming there's going to be a bunch of people who have played the game and beat it before the game officially releases. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. Next up, we're talking about Microsoft, Activision Blizzard, PlayStation, and I guess the CMA. And yesterday we talked about how the CMA completely blocked the deal from Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. And today, people have been digging into CMA's reasoning, and there's some very interesting stuff. For example, in regard to cloud gaming, PlayStation apparently has solved the latency problem that its service now outperformed playing on a local console device, including from a latency perspective. I don't think I believe that statement at all. I highly doubt playing a game from a cloud device is better than playing it locally installed. That doesn't make any sense from a latency perspective. I even think many engineers looking at that would be shaking their head. I don't even think that's possible in today's day and age. And on top of that, things continue to look extremely ridiculous. Someone apparently told CMA that Google Stadia didn't succeed because it didn't have Call of Duty. I think that is absolutely bonkers. Now, honestly, this information begs to ask the question, are the people making the decisions on whether or not to block the deal actually familiar with video games and technology and how it actually works? Anyways, if you are curious, I'll drop a link to this series of tweets in the description below and you can have a laugh for yourself. Moving on, and we're talking about Street Fighter 6, and the Street Fighter 6 demo hit PlayStation a few days ago, and now it's officially hit Steam. And yes, it actually works on the Steam Deck. If you wanted to check this one out on the Steam Deck, you absolutely can. But you will have to set Proton to Proton Experimental, and it should work from there. And this is a temporary thing. Apparently it's going to work on the normal version of Proton in the near future. And speaking about stuff working, or possibly not working, next up we're talking about The Last of Us Part 1 on PC, and it's received more updates. If you are curious about the updates, I'll drop a link to it in the description below and feel free to check it out. There are a whole bunch of bug fixes here and minor improvements and optimizations. I guess you could say major improvements. On top of that, the Steam Deck also got some love. Now, I would argue that it's still not playable on the Steam Deck, but if you think it is, let me know in the comments below. However, on a positive note here, it appears that the reviews are doing a little bit better. It's up to mixed. And fortunately, the most recent reviews seem to be pretty positive after the patch. If you've played this game, if you've got it, let me know in the comments below. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a bunch today. Let me know your thoughts about absolutely any of it in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate. Save your state.